Welcome, members, to our very first episode from the archives with me. My name is Lesley Jones, and I'm the archives manager here at the Northeast Georgia History Center. In these episodes, I will be taking you into the archives and sharing items with you that we have a fascinating history behind. For our very first episode, I thought we should talk about my all-time favorite artifact in the archives, the British Machine Company cash till. This is a piece that looks interesting at first glance, but is extraordinary when taking a closer look. I have a master's in European history, and my focus is in Victorian England, so this piece has kind of a soft spot for me. Let's talk about the history of the piece, and then we can open the register and you can see why I love this so much. The till was made in 1896 in Halifax. Halifax is a very small town in West Yorkshire, about 3.5 hours north of London. Named after the first Marquess of Halifax in 1677, the town was known for its wool production and thrived as a mill town during the Second Industrial Revolution. Halifax is known for their toffee, Eureka, the National Children's Museum, the Halifax slasher that never happened, just look it up, and probably the most interesting thing, the gibbet, an early model of the guillotine. A replica stands in Halifax today. I don't know about you, but I'm not sure I would want my town to have a replica of something like that. There were over 9 companies in Halifax that made registers and tills. The British Machine Company differed in that their tills were equipped with the Jackson patent. This patent gave employees the ability to record transactions through paper rolls, or what we know now is receipt tape. The Jackson patent was developed in the late 1800s and used through the early 1900s until virtually all tills were supplied with receipt tape, and eventually all registers as well. Now on to the artifact. A very, very special thank you to James and Sharon King for donating this and many other artifacts within our archives. More of their collection will be shown in future episodes. On the outside, you have possibly mahogany wood with a gray rectangle and a drawer on the side. The receipt paper would come up through the slit here, and they would write down the sale on the gray rectangle. This part, get ready, it's my absolute favorite part. When the drawer is opened, the bell rings. Every time I'm giving a tour of the archives, I have to open that drawer. It's just so cool. When I first started in the archives, I had the task of organizing, cleaning, storing the artifacts. And when I opened this drawer for the first time, inside was Victorian money. If you look at the lid of the till, the previous owners wrote down every piece that was still inside. My amazing intern and now co-worker, Ruth Moreno, researched every coin for us and put them safely away in storage. Looking inside the till, when tilting the lid, you can see the inner workings of the register. It still has receipt paper inside too, and I just love that. This till, along with most items in the King collection, is in impeccable shape. I think there's so much interesting history in this piece and where it came from. So tell me, have you been to Halifax? What do you think of this artifact? Do you have any questions for me that I can answer? Thank you so much for joining me in our very first video in the series, and thank you for being a member and supporting our work at the Northeast Georgia History Center.